It is mid-May and it's finally decent enough out to be outside. Up here on the Lake Superior shore, it doesn't warm up too soon. But anyway, our house, this is the north side of our house, vinyl siding, and it's absolutely awful. It just looks like hell all the time because it never gets any sun. So today I'm going to power wash this for the first time ever. Our house was built about 13 years ago and this side has never been cleaned. You can see that the dirt is bad and all of this, like, I think that's kind of like where the studs are. I've clearly upset the bird's apple cart. They're landing on the shepherd's hook. I took the feeder away so it didn't get all full of soap. They don't care. They're just waiting for it. We'll go ahead and mix up the wash here. I'm going to apply it with this. My power washer has a soap hopper in it, but I use that mostly for our vehicles. And I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit, I don't want to strip the wax off the cars, I guess, is what I'm saying. So. And the rules, let's see. Always pre-test, of course, you should, but I'm not gonna. Working already. We'll let that sit for a few minutes. It says not to let it dry, so we won't.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So to me, clearly the trick with the super clean is this stuff. The deck and siding stuff specifically. The key is to wait a little longer. I pumped on the super clean and let it sit for, I don't know, 7 minutes, something like that. A little longer than the rules say. And then everything just power wash right off. Mold, grime, road dirt. We live on a dirt road and it's, you know, it's really dirty. So overall, that is super clean for a super clean for a touch-free wash job. There's really, I could do the rest of the house, but I mean, really, how much power washing can a person watch? I mean, talk about boring. But anyway, I just wanted to show the difference that it makes. It's incredible for a touch-free wash. There's one section under the soffit that is particularly bad. I just sprayed it with super clean a moment ago. I'm gonna let it soak for a few minutes. Unbelievable. That's up pretty high, so the power washer didn't have tons of pressure on it, but that's as high up as I could reach without getting on a ladder. I'm gonna come back when this is all done and I'm gonna see if that stuff will get these bricks or these tumbled blocks looking nice, because that looks like hell. I'm gonna see, it's not its intended use, but we'll see if it gets them cleaned up. Well, I ran out of this, but I do have some of this. And this is my go-to stuff for any degreasing. I'm in the process of building that car, and I've built, you know, boats and cars and all kinds of other stuff that's really dirty. And this stuff is fabulous for cleaning it up. So I'm going to give this a whirl. This recommends different dilution rates for different jobs. I'm running it full strength because this is really not what it's supposed to be used for, but I'm just curious because this stuff works so well for everything. Well, I would say all in all, the siding wash works awesome. It works just as well as the degreaser for its purpose. Oh, birds like it. The effort to cleaning ratio is fabulous. Very little effort, lots of clean. Just the way it should be. I'm just especially impressed with this section here. That was so bad up there. When you clean your house, you'll get some of this. If you have vinyl siding, you'll get some of this weeping. And I don't know if everybody has this issue, but you know, like I said, we live on a dirt road. So, you know, the dirt settles, the fine clay dirt really settles in the siding, and then when it gets wet, it weeps like dirt out. And then it rinses off pretty easily, but you can stand there all day and do it, and it will just keep weeping. So you might have that issue. Like, you can even see it dripping here. Like there are like little areas. Like there's a hole right there. And those are what weeps after you get it all wet. I believe it's normal. I don't know. The whole entire house has it, so you will see some of that running after you get it wet probably. But maybe if you live in town where it's paved and stuff, you won't have that issue. But at any rate, that's another win for Super Clean. Overall, it's a great product for cleaning your siding. I mean, I didn't expect it to work that well. I use a lot of Super Clean products. They're always very good, but I've never, like I said, I've never washed this ever since our house was built. And you know, I really didn't think anything could cut through the stuff that was on there, but this did. So if you have a dirty house like I do, or did, not anymore, get you some of this. It really does the trick. As always, if I can do it, you can do it. Thanks for watching.